Videos about the Daly, the dangers on the river, the fantastic wildlife and the Barramundi fishing. The river starts its journey way up in the catchment area beyond Katherine. It works its way down through the Douglas Daly area and has some fantastic scenery along the way. This gentle stream can become a raging torrent with 20 metres or more water over the crossing. A new bridge has replaced this crossing, which almost always has water on it. This picture shows the walkway to the Banyan Farm pontoons with 18 metres of water over it, and then back to normal after a couple of months. The Banyan Farm is home to the Barra Nationals and the Barra Classic each year. When that gun goes off, between 50 and 60 boats with 3 anglers on board compete for the Barra Nationals and Barra Classic championships. When the competition's over, the pontoons become a lot quieter and we can get on with the job of catching a few barramundi. The first thing we've got to do is catch some cherubin, and Hack's pulling up a cherubin trap there with 4 nice little baits in it, and we'll put them straight into the fresh bucket of water and keep them for our trip down the river. You can see that at times the cherubin that we catch are quite big. That fella's too big to use as a bait, so we'll cook him up. But at the end of the day we'll end up with enough cherubin to go and see if we can catch a barramundi. So with everything ready, we head off down the river just after daylight. My old mate Dougie's keeping an eye on proceedings to make sure we don't run into any logs, and there are plenty of them. Fortunately, we've got most of them marked on the GPS and we can avoid them. You can see that one coming up there on your right hand side. It's pretty obvious, but there are a lot of them that are just underwater. In addition to that, there are some pretty treacherous rock bars. That one there is particularly dangerous. It's called the kangaroo rock bar, and it pokes its head out of the water on certain tides. Otherwise the river looks like that, quite peaceful. There's plenty to see. Anyway, we're heading way down the river today. In fact, you can see that we're 61.9k down and we're fishing in nearly 29 degrees of water. Now all our efforts pay off and we've got our first fish. He's not so big, but big enough. And yes, you can see we catch some pretty good ones.
Jesus, Tom.
Stuck me.
Oh.
There you go, he's a pretty good fish. 92 centimetres. Blood all over me. Well, I didn't fall out, fortunately, and we did catch some pretty good fish. That bloke there's just over a metre, and Cheryl's caught a couple of real whoppers. There are lots of other things caught on the river as well, and Hack's just taking care of a little bull shark that's giving him some trouble. The bird life on the Daly is sensational. Hope you don't mind the drama, but the eagles are fantastic. This stingray gave us a bit of trouble too. He was pretty lively for a while, but we managed to catch him and release him. This 4.5 metre salty, on the other hand, is not so friendly. He's in fact going right under our boat right now. The salties are not so friendly, but these freshies are good fun. They're fun to watch them gallop, and you can get real close to them before they dart off. This bloke here was a couple of metres long and he really didn't want to go anywhere, so we thought we'd better give him a helping hand. Ho-ho! This fella here on the other end wasn't going to get a tap on the head. He'd go close to 5 metres, that bloke, and not to be toyed with. We got close enough to get some really good photos.
Very nice critter.
And then we moved off. Cheryl was getting a bit excited.
Let's get out of here, I said.
And thought it was time to move.
It's going.
Well, we've had a great time at the Banyan Farm and on the Daly. We've caught some sensational fish. We've seen some fantastic scenery, some great sunrises and sunsets, some terrific bird life, and had a lot of fun with our friends. So looking forward to next time.